to grow as an artist.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. Well, hip hop has come a very long way. Like Reddy Red said, to get down. You know what I'm saying? Netflix. That's opening up a lot of eyes, and it's actually educating people, because for a while it seems like hip-hop was just taking this downward spiral, almost like it was being purposely ran into the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What are your thoughts on some of the stuff that, like, when you have MCs out there that are just mumbling, you can't understand words, and what are your thoughts on what hip-hop is becoming?
Well, it's by design, what hip-hop has become today. And, there's a contingency of people, who probably dismiss what I'm saying to being, conspiracy theory or whatever. But I don't subscribe to that terminology, conspiracy theory. I think that, realistically, we live in a world filled with diverse characteristics of all different types of people. And, there are good and bad people in every walk of life. And so for that reason alone, if you don't believe, if you can't even conceive that someone could be doing something underhanded, it makes it that much easier for them to achieve it. So with regards to the term conspiracy theory, that's planting the seed that, possibly that's like using the Jedi mind trick on you, basically, to make you think like you're crazy, because why would someone perceivably of this status or of this perceived moral fiber be committing, something not so morally cool, So as that pertains to hip hop, there since 1990, and my legendary brother Reddy Red can attest to this. Since 1990. There has been a conscious and deliberate effort on the people or the entities that really control our entertainment culture to influence the most influenced population to be, I guess, influenced through the power of suggestion to behave like criminals. The prison industrial complex controls our music culture. And so every time we turn on our conventional radio, stations like Hot 97, Power, or whoever, we hear these songs that are influential in helping our youth to have a perception about how to, follow in the footsteps of their favorite artists. If every day of your young impressionable life, your favorite artist who's in your ear more hours a day than your parent and your teacher, and they're telling you that the road to their success was to stand on the corner and sling packs and, excuse my language, shoot niggas and, F hoes, a percentage of the population by way of the power of suggestion becomes that, because, you're influenced by what we see and we hear. Audio frequencies and visual images are two things that enter a person's subconscious mind without our permission. And a perfect example of that would be the fact that, how many times have you heard a song that you absolutely hated, but because of the fact that the people who are responsible for dictating what songs are played on the radio stations, they're called program directors, and they're called that for a very good reason, because they program the music that programs the listener. So for that reason alone, when you're listening to this music every day and you're listening to it in rotation, it causes a perception, and the perception that it causes influences the most influenced population amongst us to behave a certain way. That's the reason why advertising companies spend billions and billions of dollars every year to pay for commercials to make people think, make the consumers believe that we need their products. But the truth of the matter is that if it has a commercial, the chances are we don't really need it.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
That's
sorry
deep.
to be so long-winded, but, that's what it is.
No,
Absolutely right. Then you speak because I went through that firsthand. What you talk about it, nobody sees it or believes it. We had talked about that before. The secret meeting that took place that changed the face of hip hop.
Absolutely.
I was right there when it happened, and I tell people if you watch our Unsung, it shows it. Man, all of a sudden now we commercial. We trying to find some type of commercial success. They go to L.A., come back. Next thing you know, we gangster. We don't talk about things and that put the darkness on me, man. I hate this. I had to leave it, man. I had to go. I said, this ain't what I was down for, or how I learned this art to do this, to conspire to kill my brothers and sisters, man. Especially learning God. I tell people all the time, my biggest influence is you gentlemen, man. If it weren't for y'all, Red's grandmother never would have let him do this in the first place. If it had it not been for y'all records, trust me, it wasn't going to happen, bro. It wasn't going to happen. She heard y'all, she gave her a blessing. Everybody fell in line. I was saying this last night about the impact that you guys have, man. If you're on my page every day, there's always something about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five or yourself, or the impact that